back to the channel. Glad to have you here. In today's short video, we're going to talk about 2 profitable Amazon KDP niches for the day. One matches complete profitability data, and the second one is more of a option to help you diversify your portfolio, and it is your choice whether you decide to create books for these wonderful keywords. Now let's have a look at the first keyword for the day. And just before we do, I quickly want to remind you to if you find these videos helpful, to subscribe to the channel and click on the bell icon in order to be notified on all our new videos. We do daily videos discussing profitable Amazon KDP niches, as well as passive income strategies, tips and tricks from my own personal experience that I am gladly sharing with you here on the channel. Now, in order to find the profitability of these keywords, we are using a total of 4 free Chrome extensions to analyze the profitability data, and out of these 4, 2 is our main ones that we're focusing on: self-publishing titans as well as Amazon Scout Pro. You can find them linked in the description box below in a video I made on how to use them correctly. Now let's get started with the first keyword for the day, and the first keyword for the day is spot the difference, difficult. So this is a type of book, a low content book, that is more of a game activity book of sheets and sheets of spotting the difference in between the images, between the words, mostly images, where it would contain a set of images, and the reader would spot the difference, spot the slight difference. So it requires a lot of paying attention to detail, and it is in a difficult level. So the level of the game is difficult, so it needs a lot of that, again, paying attention to detail. It is not clear in the keyword whether you are creating for children or whether you are creating for adults. And it has a keyword niche score by self-publishing titans of 37 and a keyword niche score by Amazon Scout Pro of number 6, categorizing this keyword as a nice niche. So I'm pretty happy with number 7 here. The total results are as expected, 4,898, but don't fear, I'm going to talk about ways you can sub-niche and you can diversify and you can go even further in order to break through that total results and get it as low as possible by targeting the right audience. Also, the average bestseller rank is 672,680, and the average reviews is 250. The average price is $10.24. So in order to diversify, in order to create as much different kinds of books as possible, we need to pay attention to these niches. Even though they contain a total results of around that 4,800, don't be fearful, because you want to create as much different books as possible. You want to get as much experience as possible, and you can then again cut through that total results and cut through that high bestseller rank if it's something that you are personally concerned about, by sub-niching. So spot the difference, difficult keyword. You can create for children. You can even sub-niche if you're creating for children, whether you want it to be for girls, for boys, because then the type of images would differ depending on what girls and boys like, whether you would decide to do it more for fairies, more for racing cars and so forth. Of course, this is not to say that boys can't like fairies and girls can't like racing cars. This is just a choice that you would do if that's the path that you want to go through. Then again, the type of books that you're going to create always need to be at a level of difficulty. So they always need to be for people who want to have difficult games of spotting the difference between the images. If you decide to do it for adults, then you can also sub-niche according to whether you want it for women or for men, or whether you want it to be specific to the career, for example. Like, you can even be as creative as creating for engineers. Spot the difference, difficult level for engineers, where it would be more of a construction based buildings of, you know, the interiors of houses or buildings and stuff, and there would be slight differences in the images, simple details that would be difficult to pick up on in the 2 images or the 3 images, and it would be specific for engineers, and then you'd have some funny quotes or some funny meme or something for engineers in the cover, or the same applies for nurses or any other career, or teachers. any other career that you want, or you can have it even for seniors as well, so you can do it that way. A lot of options you have. So also the quantity does play a difference here. Quality is always important. We're not going to discuss about quality. Quantity is also important when it comes to this, because it gives the perceived added value. So the more you're able to include in terms of the page count, the better it is. So pay attention to that. Also, 8.5 times 11 inches is the best size you can create books under this keyword right here. So now that we've discussed this, let us have a look at what kind of interiors are available at Creative Fabrica for this wonderful keyword right here. So spot the difference. I've entered that in the search bar, as you can see, and we are going to scroll through. We have a total of 230 results, ranging of course for children based on specific levels. This is volume 1, as easy as it can get. This is the 5 senses, spot the difference as well, but we want it to be more difficult and more catered to adults. So have a look, scroll through and see what you can find. I won't scroll through all 230 results, and I'll also have a look to see if you can actually filter across. You can filter to KDP interiors as well as teaching material. Let's see what they have in the teaching material. Catered only for children, unfortunately, and this is a Halloween, spot the difference, but we want it to be hard. So if you want to create a Halloween, spot the difference, which would also be niching down according to the seasons, then that would be a great one. You could create Christmas, spot the difference. You can also upload these to Canva, for example, or any other software that you use, and add in elements here and there. Simple little details, maybe use that empty space in the eye of the pumpkin right there and add in a small detail that would be hard to see, and add in other little small elements that would be difficult to make, to see very easily, and then upload them as spot the difference, Halloween spot the difference difficulty level for adults. That would be a great one. This is also free for you to download using Creative Fabrica. You can get the 30-day free trial in the description box below this video. So Halloween spot the difference difficult is our first keyword. Let us have a look at the second keyword for today's video. It has great potential. The second keyword is picture puzzle books for seniors. Picture puzzle book for seniors has a keyword niche score of 52 by Self-Publishing Titans, which is great to see. The total results are 3,400. Same advice applies that I said about the first keyword, is niching down would be ideal. For example, niching down according to the theme. If you are concerned about the total results being around that 3,000 mark and you really want to cut through that, then you can niche down according to the theme of the puzzle books. Also, the average bestseller rank is ideal. It is around that 300,000 mark, and it's sitting at an average of 323,347, and the average reviews are 400, and the average price is $10.54, which is amazing for this keyword right here. It shows a lot of potential to make money using these wonderful picture puzzle books for seniors. So that again, look for something simple. You can also niche down according to the difficulty level, according to the theme, according to the seasons. You can create an animal picture puzzle book for seniors, specifically about dogs, about cats, for those seniors out there that love their pets and they have a dog or they have a cat or they have a special relationship with an animal. So that also works best that way. Highly recommended you take advantage of these two wonderful keywords, especially this one, because it has much more potential in terms of the total results being low and the average bestseller rank being within the range that we want it to be, as well as a strong keyword niche score. So personally, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to ignore the number 5 given by Amazon Scout Pro, because it does not match that data that we have here, all this juicy stuff by Self-Publishing Titans Chrome extension. So as a quick review, our first keyword was spot the difference difficult with a keyword niche score of number 6, and the second keyword was picture puzzle books for seniors with a keyword niche score of 52. I'll see you in the next video. Take care and don't forget to subscribe. Bye bye.